Yugioh
is fucking expensive.
And it's been a while since I have posted videos. And it's been a while since I played Yugioh. And it's been a while since I have played my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. And it's been a while since I played Drytrons. And all the combos I remembered are fucked up in my mind, it seems. The consequences that I'm under looks like they hit Guard Dragon LP.
Oh man, this video is gonna get hit with a copyright so hard. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the ThePokéMonarch, welcoming you back to this episode of Building on a Budget. Not just this episode, but the final episode of the series. It's a bittersweet feeling, but we've been at this for, 20 episodes now, and it's been a blast. I've had a lot of fun dueling Ecorion, dueling other duelists, and I want to say thank you to Ecorion for letting me on as his rival. I know some parts were a little bit messy, and a lot of times it was pretty much always my fault when content came out late, but especially this time because I've been so busy with all kinds of stuff. You guys don't need to hear about that. But anyway, finally, episode 20, the final episode of Building on a Budget. Let's go ahead and jump into what we purchased this week. It's 4 cards, and it actually adds a really big power to the deck. So we have 2 Galaxy Soldiers. Now, you're probably wondering, why does he have Galaxy Soldier? Well, pretty much all of the monsters in our deck are light monsters, so it's really easy to get 2 Galaxy Soldiers out on the field. Why we want 2 Galaxy Soldiers out? Well, we have Cyber Dragon Nova and Cyber Dragon Infinity. This cost us the entirety, I think it was like, we had 50 cents left over after purchasing these from our allotment that we have for this episode. So yeah, it's a good way to go out. These cards are pretty expensive, the Galaxy Soldiers especially, at the time of purchasing them at least. I don't know what they're worth right now, but they costed pretty much our whole budget. So let's go ahead and jump into that deck profile and see what we did this week. Again, guys, sorry for the long wait. It's been like a month since I posted an episode of Building on a Budget, 2 weeks since I posted Sealed Only Drytron's challenge mode, but yeah, anyway, let's jump into this deck profile. We start out with 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. You know, I've been a little lazy. I'm not gonna re-record this part. I've been a little lazy to actually put the Blue Eyes White Dragon that I lost in here. I actually found it, but I haven't well, actually, I think I lost it again. Anyway, 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3 Sage with the Eyes of Blue, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 White Stone of Legend, and 1 White Stone of Ancients. We are also running... Oh, sorry. We have 3 Effect Veiler. My bad. Then we have our 1 Red MD, 1 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, 2 Nebula Dragons, and 2 Galaxy Soldiers. Super powerful card right there. We have our 1 Ash Blossom that we got from the Duel Devastator episode. I think that was episode 10. 9 for me, 10 for Ecorion. We have Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and White Dragon Wyvern Buster. And then we have Starlead Safer and Chaos Dragon Levianeer to wrap up the monsters in the main deck. Let's go ahead and check out what we have for spells and traps. So, for spells and traps, we are running 2 Twin Twisters, 3 the Melody of Awakening Dragon, the best combo starter we've got. We're also running 2 Super Polymerization, gets us out of some sticky situations. We have 2 Forbidden Chalice, 2 Return of the Dragon Lord, 1 Monster Reborn, a Raigeki, a World Legacy Guard Dragon, Called by the Grave, Imperial Order, and 2 Solemn Judgments to round off the main deck. Let's go ahead and check out what we have in our extra deck. For the extra deck Link monsters, we have our Crystron Halkith 5-Rax, our Saryuja Skulldread, Guard Dragon Pisty, and Guard Dragon LP. Now, I know that it is July, but all of the duels were recorded prior to July, so we are allowed to use Guard Dragon LP here. Luckily we finished the duels before, the ban list hit. But anyway, we have Link Karibo and Triple Burst Dragon to round off the Link monsters. And for the Xyz monsters, we have Hope Harbinger, number 97 Draglubion, number 100 Numeron Dragon, Tachyon Dragon, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Nova. Finally, for Synchros and Fusions, I'll just put them together, we have Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon to round off the extra deck. Now, for the side deck, we are running 1 Whitestone of Ancients, we have 2 Dark Ruler No More, 1 Dark Hole, and then a bunch of traps. We have 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device, 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 2 Dimensional Barrier, and our 3 Solemn Strike. That's it for the deck. This is the final iteration that we will be using in the final episode. And we're going to be doing something kind of different this time. We are going to be doing 5 duels with 5 different Yu-Gi tubers. That's right, 5 duels. This episode is not going to have the final duel with Ecorion in it. That's going to be saved for a later time. But let's jump on into those duels and see how we did this week. Duel number 1, we are going against our buddy Rainnite Gaming. We set 2 and pass turn because he forces us to go first. He activates Terraforming, at which point he just ends his turn with the Toon Kingdom in hand. We go into Melody of Awakening Dragon, bring out Alternative White Dragon and Galaxy Soldier, but we couldn't really go much further from there. We attack into him for 3k, and now it's Rainnite's turn. So he summons out Pankratrops, uses Kingdom, and uses Comic Hand. We Solemn Judgment that. From there, he uses Shadow Tune. We're down really low on life points, and he brings out Bigfoot, Eater of Millions, and we just, from there, it's just really hard for us to get back momentum. But we do summon out the Sage with the Eyes of Blue, adding the Whitestone of Legend, and we do Galaxy Soldier, which allows us to bring out Crystron Halkith 5-Rax, and we summon out the Whitestone of Legend again, bring out LP. So we had a pretty big turnaround here going into Pisty, and we bring out Red MD, we bring out another Legend, we go into Saryuja, we go into Blue Eyes White Dragon, Triple Burst Dragon, and we bring out the Chaos Dragon Live-Ioneer again. So battle phase, we attack, main phase 2, he goes to attack into our monster and we negate his monster's effect, and he loses 2400 life points, at which point he just surrenders. Now in game 2, we go first again. He ends up Ash Blossoming our activation of the Melody, and we end up being able to bring out the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We use Imperial Order against him, and he brings out Eater of Millions and the Grenmaju. His Eater of Millions automatically banishes our monster, and he hit him for some pretty good damage there. We're hit with 700 on our turn. He Solemn Strikes our effect, and we surrender. At this point, I'm going to let you know that I didn't get the third duel, but Rainnite Gaming took it. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for us, but good for him. In the next match, we are going first, dueling against So Wizard, who is also running a interesting Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. He goes to pop our back row, and it's Solemn Judgment. So we Melody of Awakening Dragon, and we bring Blue Eyes to our hand. We summon out Alternative White Dragon attacking over his monster. And now it's So Wizard's turn. He summons out I think it's Majesty with Eyes of Blue, or something, one of those Eyes of Blue monsters. And we Forbidden Chalice his monster's effect. From there, effect Veiler, Halqifibrax, and we bring out Guard Dragon Elpie. We bring a Blue Eyes to hand, go into Pisty, and at this point we summon out the Red MD, activating its effect to special summon out a White Stone of Legend. Saryuja comes out, and we go into Wyvern Buster, attacking into his monster, and we just basically hit him for game from there. I think that was an OTK, but we're going into duel number 2, and we summon out the Sage with the Eyes of Blue, and we set a card face down past turn. He summons out Maiden, and we draw. It's a Solemn Judgment. We go into Crystron Halqifibrax. We summon out the Legend. These combos are like always the same now, which is cool for the consistency of the deck. But we go into Nebula Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Go into Draglubion, and we bring out the Hope Harbinger. And we don't want to attack into any of his monsters. From here, we Hope Harbinger, or no, he actually activates the spell card, we allow it, and then we redirect his attack into our Hope Harbinger. He has a clear field, and we should be good to go from here. We enter battle without doing anything further, in fear of maybe some hand traps or some kind of interruption, and we go into him for game. So thanks a bunch for the duel, So Wizard. Your link will be in the description down below. Make sure you guys check him out. It's my first time dueling him. Next, we are going up against ChuTheWoop, one of our buddies. He's a really good friend, and he actually enters my local tournaments a lot. So we actually go into Link Karibo after he goes first, setting 2. We attack into him for 300 damage, setting 2 back row and passing turn. From there, he sets another face down, and we draw into our Galaxy Soldier. We summon out the Galaxy Soldier, and then we use its effect to add another one. We go into another Galaxy Soldier, and effect Veiler. And we end up going into our Saryuja Skull Dread, bringing out a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and we start attacking into him, hitting for 3,000, and he's at 1,600 life points. Chu activates his back to the front, but we called by the grave the target. He uses Mothman, and it summons itself out. He goes into battle, and he just attacks into us. He's left with 100 life points. I think he was just tired of the duel at that point, but we take duel number 1, so let's see what happens in duel number 2. We actually draw into 3 Melody of Awakening Dragon, and it's funny because they're all in a row, but we use Melody, and we are able to add a bunch of level 8 monsters to our hand. And we proceed to go into Halqifibrax, go into Elpie, go into Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and we use Elpie's effect to bring out Red MD again. Red MD is going to bring back our White Stone of Ancients. We get hit by, what is it, Manhunt? I forget what it's called. But it takes control of our Saryuja. We go into Hope Harbinger and attack over the Saryuja, attack for 1,000, and now it's our opponent's turn. He back to the fronts, the Dogman, and he summons out his World Wand. From there, just attacking our monster and taking some damage. So we go into the Melody of Awakening Dragon, and just attack for game from there. So far we lost against Rainnite Gaming, we won against So Wizard, and we won against ChuTheWoop. We have 2 more duels to do, and I'm having a lot of fun with this so far. It's really awesome. The Galaxy Soldiers have actually been a huge help thus far, and we are now halfway through these duels. So let's go ahead and jump right into the rest of them and see how we do. Duel number 4 is against Demurer Tundra, who is also playing a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. It's funny, we were going against 2 different people that have Blue Eyes White Dragon decks, but he's able to get into his
Sage with Eyes of Blue and his Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, bringing out a Linkuriboh as well. From here, we Galaxy Soldier, and our Galaxy Soldier gets Effect Veilered, so that's really unfortunate for us. At this point, we are able to Monster Reborn, go into Halqifibrax, and go into a bunch of different combo plays. We go into the White Stone of Ancient since we already have the 2 blue or 3 blue eyes in hand. We start Yugioh, bringing out Blue Eyes White Dragon, and we attack over his Blue Eyes Alternative because our Blue Eyes gained 300 attack by being summoned with Sayurja into a zone that it points to. So, Levianeer comes out, then the Xyz monster, and he goes into the White Stone of Ancients, attacks with his Xyz monster, and he is able to bring back the Linkuriboh. We are down pretty low on life points, a little under half. And we draw into the Effect Veiler, and there's nothing we can really do, so we just let him attack us for game. And that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to grind really hard if we want to win these this next one. So duel number 2 against Demurer Tundra, we make him go first, and he's able to bring out the Linkuriboh, and that's about all he could do for his turn, summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon at the end. We Melody to add Blue Eyes and Chaos Dragon, and we alternative, we go into Halqifibrax, bringing out LP, and we are able to bring out our Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We go into Pisty, and we go into Red MD. Red MD summons out yet another monster. We start Yugioh, so we're able to special summon with Pisty the Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, and we pop his monster, go into Draglubion, and go into Numeron Dragon, attacking for game. So we're down to duel number 3. It's 1-1, neck and neck. Let's see what we can do. We start off by summoning out Sage with the Eyes of Blue, and we use it to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon out. So he Foolish Burials, and he adds a monster to his hand. He uses Chaos Form, and he's able to bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So he hits us for, I believe that was 6,000 damage. We end up using Return of the Dragon Lords, and we summon out the White Stone of Legend, going into Crystron Halqifibrax, summon out Elpie, and then we use Nebula Dragon. So we summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon, we go into Triple Burst, go into Draglubion and Numeron Dragon, and we are able to hit him for 5,000 damage. I don't know if there was any other combos that we could have done that would have been better there, but we end up, he ends up going into his big beefy boss monster, and sends the, what's it called, Lava Golem to the graveyard, and we always draw that Effect Veiler at the wrong time. I almost feel like it shouldn't even be in the deck, to be honest with you. Maybe even just a 2 of or something. But in the end, he attacks over our monster, we draw, and there's nothing we could do. So good duels, Demurer Tundra. I had a lot of fun dueling against you, and it's nice to see how your sealed only Blue Eyes is coming along. That's freaking great. In the final duel, we are going against Demo. We actually go first, and we use the White Stone of Legend to make Linkuriboh go into Galaxy Soldier, go into Galaxy Soldier. We're able to summon out Nova, and he DD Crows our Blue Eyes White Dragon. So we summon out Infinity, and we Effect Veiler his monster that was summoned, and he brings out another Lyrilusk, and he's able to bring out Reciting whatever. We negate its effect. I really don't know how to play against this deck, to be honest with you, Tri-Brigade Lyrilusk, but he has a really good sealed only deck, probably one of the best ones out there right now. So he attacks over our Cyber Dragon Infinity, and he sets a card face down, passing turn. We bring out the Seyfert, and he activates There Can Be Only One. So we enter battle with our Blue Eyes White Dragon, attacking over his Karas, and you know, there's just so much recursion in his deck. He attacks over our Blue Eyes crashing into us, and he sets a monster face down, passing turn. We draw into Effect Veiler, and we are able to just put the Blue Eyes White Dragon back into our deck, or into our hand. From there, I mean, again, there's not much we can really go for. And he can't go for much either, because there can be only one is actually affecting him badly. He attacks into our monster and passes turn. Now, this is where I make a mistake. I actually Twin Twister his field, and I attack into him. And I go into Guard Dragon LP. That's all I could really do. So I didn't get to summon out the Blue Eyes at the end of the turn for whatever reason. From there, Demo just goes off on us and freaking obliterates us with his 90 monster board and attacks over our Guard Dragon LP and attacks into us for game-winning damage. So let's jump into duel number 2, see how we did against him. In duel number 2 of the final match, Demo goes first. He summons out his Lurlusk monster, summons out the Tri-Brigade Nerval, and summons out the recital whatever, and brings out Karas. Karas effect activates, and he brings out Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess. We effect Veiler, and we actually had to target. I forgot that some more can't be targeted, unfortunately. And that's what I was actually waiting for, was him to bring out some more. But he brought out Apollosa anyway. There was nothing I could do to get over this board. And because my whole deck is basically just special summoning. The only normal summons that I actually have are like the little baby level 1 monsters. And at this point, we just have to kind of sit here and take the damage. So we have a Blue Eyes and an alternative White Dragon we can't summon because of the barrier statue of the Stormwind. And I mean, it is what it is at this point. Yu-Gi-Oh's a game, man. It's a game. So we end up going 2-3 in our final bout, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will have a final duel with Ecorion coming up soon, so look out for it on my channel.
I hope you guys enjoyed this, the final episode of Building on a Budget, the Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I had a lot of fun creating this series. Thanks to Ecorion for letting me be your rival. It was awesome. Always getting to duel you. Your heroes turned out incredible. It was fun learning Blue Eyes basically from scratch, and I can't thank you enough, man. And thanks for always putting up with me, you know, being late on making content. But again, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my subscribers, all of my viewers, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been a blast. I love you all. It's been great. And let me know in the comment section below what challenge you think I should do next. What deck should I try to build? Whether it be from structure decks or try to build something on a budget from scratch. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next one. I have all kinds of structure decks. I have access to TCG Player, so I could just buy singles and stuff like that for the next series. But let me know in the comments below what you think. All in all, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.